All right, so bucket getters. This topic right here is very important because setting screens is how you create so many opportunities for your team. All right, so one, you get to create opportunities for your teammates to get open. You also create opportunities for yourself to get open. And you also create a distraction so the person with the ball may have an opportunity to drive because the defenders that would typically be helping is paying attention to the screen, right? So this is great movement. This is great opportunity. So we're going to talk a little bit about setting screens. So when you set a screen, you want to make sure you go towards your teammate's defender. Unless you plan on the defender, unless it's already a set screen and the teammate is going to run to you, then you don't want to move. You don't want to move while the screen is coming. All right, so if you're the one who's coming out the screen, there's a couple things you want to pay attention to before using the screen. One, where is the ball? You always got to understand where the ball is, and you also want to communicate with the passer. Then you also want to understand, where am I catching the ball at? You also want to know who's screening with you. That way you have an idea. In the event you catch the ball, you got to make a decision to pass or whatnot. There has to be some level of chemistry with you and the screener, not just the passer. So all of you guys are working together. We'll talk about the passer and the screener in a second. And this is off ball screens. And then lastly, you want to pay attention to, where's my defender? All right, so if my defender is on me, then sometimes I might have to V-cut before using the screen. Sometimes I'm going to have to go in another direction to get my defender to go in the opposite direction of where I'm trying to go. That's why we want to understand, where am I going to catch the ball? So there's two things that you have to understand. All right, so before I come off the screen, is the passer ready? I don't want to come off the screen. I want the ball. So I want to come off the screen when the passer is ready and ready to deliver. And then I want to make sure the screen is set. I don't want to run through the screen and create a foul for my teammate. All right, so when you come off the screen, you want to make sure that you're creating contact with your shoulder, just like this. Exactly. And that way, once you catch the ball, now we're in our triple threat. We're right where we need to be. Let our instincts take over. Get bucket.